create an automatic onboarding sales sequence into your business using ConvertKit. Hi, my name is Jen and welcome to my channel, Lillian, and this video is all about the back end of your business. Now, if that sounds a little bit rude, then this is what I mean. We all need a series of emails at the back end. So if you were to see your business as three parts, you've got your lead generation, which is phase number one. Phase number two is your sales process, where potentially a cold prospect will go through the cold to warm to hot, meaning hot they'll buy from you type process. And the third part is your program delivery, and also how you actually make money from your lead who didn't necessarily buy from the front end or during the sales process, but how you can continue to add value to your prospect over time through a series of emails. So this is where your email provider comes into play. And if you're not using platforms like either MailChimp or Constant Contact, ConvertKit, which I'm talking about today, or Infusionsoft, or all the other email providers that are out there, and you're just maybe collecting emails and doing things very manually, then this is what you need to do. From today, you need a very automated, a concrete way of collecting leads into your business. Start building your list. No need to wait for your website to be perfect, or for your Facebook profile to be up to date, or for anything to be anything. Make sure you are collecting your leads from today and building your list, because you control your list, you own your list, and you have more reins over what you want to do with your list. Because if you're collecting email addresses and contacts elsewhere, then unfortunately you have got too much control over that. So this is why ConvertKit in particular is a very good solution for that build on your business part. So ConvertKit is very intuitive, it's very user friendly, it's a dream to use actually. I've actually come from Infusionsoft onto ConvertKit, because when I was using Infusionsoft I didn't quite have the spare investment to invest in it on a monthly basis. It's for a very well, I mean this was like 3-4 years ago, but it's a very well and established email provider. And if you've got 5,000 plus emails, then fair enough, feel free to consider that email provider, Infusionsoft. However, ConvertKit, if you're just starting out, is definitely for you. MailChimp will also do a similar thing, and it's very well and trusted, very well used amongst like early startups, or if you're new to collecting leads. However, I think ConvertKit just have, for me anyway, the cutting edge over MailChimp for many reasons, and this is what these series of videos I've been doing recently around ConvertKit is all about, because I want you to have an insight. We're all different humans, we have individual needs, likes, interests, and when it comes to usability and preferences, we all like things for different reasons. And I do recommend that you would need to do your research, but ConvertKit for me is just fab for this reason. So actually using ConvertKit when it comes to the email system part is the automation. It's a dream, right? Because it's so easy to use. It's just literally a click of a few buttons here and there, and you've got like a whole email sequence. So let's just say you are wanting to build a list, and you're wanting to maximize as much as you can on the prospects that are coming in over a period of time. You can automate up until like 90 days, 90 days, 180 days, or beyond. You can market to people forever as long as that person stays on your list, right? So you need a really good system that would help you to, create these emails. Obviously there's a way of crafting these particular emails in order to maximize the value that you're offering to that your potential target market. But yes, it's just fantastic when you don't need to spend a lot of time on ConvertKit. Even with the trainings that Ease will go through, just following our little one-to-one here, it's just so nice for a business owner to be in that position of just knowing how to use a platform, because we've got so much stuff going on anyway. In fact, I used to find it a little bit annoying having to learn someone else's complicated, complex system. And I did find, and I'm not putting them down really, but Aweber for me, which is another email provider, was like that. I didn't find that intuitive at all, and I've actually learned a lot of systems in my time, and you have to, right, when you're a business owner. So ConvertKit I'm a big fan of. It's a fraction of the price when it comes to the big boys like Infusionsoft, and I think it just has a few more added features than MailChimp. So, and I also do use Constant Contact, another set of reasons for the reasons why, and I might go into that in another video. But yes, I'm only a big fan of ConvertKit really, and more so Constant Contact. So if you want to try ConvertKit after Isa, wowing you with how easy it is to build these series of emails off the back end, then feel free to jump aboard. There's a link below to their 30-day free trial. You just will know exactly how to operate their whole system in a month. Easily done. And if you've got under 1,000 subscribers, it's only like $29 a month, which is fantastic value. And yeah, if you've got any questions along the way, then please let me know. I'm here to help you get you on your way. So, all right then guys, easy to follow in her training. It's only about 6-7 minutes, and I will see you in the next training, in the next video. Bye.
Hi, my name is Isa. I'm the webinar producer at ConvertKit, and I want to show you how to create an automated welcome sequence or sales sequence, or maybe a sequence that does both. So I'm in the automations tab of my ConvertKit demo account right here, and I'm going to start by clicking on new automation. This is the best place to create sequences like this. So we're going to start this automation with a form, and that is where someone's going to enter your email list. Now, if you already have created a form, you can choose it from this drop-down menu. If you're starting from scratch, just click Create New Form, and you can make your form right in the automation. So I'm going to click on Landing Page here and choose one of these templates. And of course, you can just click and start customizing every part and color of this landing page. But I'm going to leave that as is right now because I want to show you the automated sequence part. So once I save this, it's going to take us back to the automation. So when someone enters your email list through that landing page, they're going to then get these emails. So we're going to click this addition sign here, add an action, and we're going to add them to this email sequence that we are going to create. So you can search a sequence if you've already created one that you're just building in an automation, you can do that, or you can create a brand new one. So welcome sequence demo here. I'm going to create this new sequence, add it as an action. And then once I click on this new email sequence, you're going to see where you can create these automated emails that will go out for you whenever someone joins your list, whether you're on vacation or you're asleep, or even if it's years after you've written these emails, they will still go out without fail. So I'm going to add 2 more emails to this automated sequence. So this is going to be 3 emails that go out. So I'm going to show you exactly how to customize this. So the first thing you're going to want to do, of course, is write your emails. You can be creative, of course, and write whatever it is that makes sense for your goal. I think a welcome sequence is definitely something everyone should have. You can also do both. You can welcome and tell someone about your product or service in the same sequence. So if you were going to do something like that, I'd say in email 1, you can talk about the problem that brings them to you and the promise of the solution that you found. Email 2 could be about the transformation that occurred in your life or in someone else's that made you see that you wanted to start this business, as well as the solution, starting to show what it is that you've learned and starting to solve some of their problems, and through teaching, through help, right in the email. And then the third email could be something like tackling any objections people might have from what you've seen in your business, to also showing them what their life could be like if they worked with you, right? Help them imagine how things could change. So through all of this, you're telling your story, but you're also making it about them. This is one of my favorite ways to do a welcome sequence that also serves to grow your business. And of course, when it comes to the text, you would just erase all of this and start talking to your friends and say what it is you want to say. So once this is all written, here's how you set this to go out on autopilot you're going to start with the status. So you can see it's in draft mode, which is fantastic when you're just writing. Once it's ready to send, you're going to change it from draft to published. And you see that's just changing this first email. So you'll want to do that for all of the emails when they're ready to go out. And then you're going to want to decide when you'd like them to send. So that's where this when to send comes into play. So right now it's defaulted to after 1 day, which means that if someone joined your email list, they signed up for that landing page on a Wednesday, they would get this first email on a Thursday. Same thing would happen if someone joined your email list on a Monday, they would get this email on a Tuesday. So it's always following what's happening with the subscriber. Now, if you wanted them to get this first email exactly when they signed up, just change this from 1 to 0. And that means this will start sending immediately. Then, when do you want them to get the second email? 1 day after the first? If so, you would leave this just like that. And it can be a really good idea to send someone an email once a day for a couple days when they first join your list, because that is when they're most excited about you. And it's really great for your deliverability. As they're opening these emails day after day, it tells their email service provider that you are someone they want to hear from and want in their inbox. And then for the third email, we can also leave this to come 1 day. Now, for some reason, maybe you wanted this email to come 2 days later, you could just change that to 2. Also, maybe you have a business where you don't really want to email people on the weekends for some reason. If that's you, you could uncheck Saturday and Sunday, for example. And what that would mean is that these emails would come on a weekday, but if that next day fell on a Saturday, it would wait to send that next email until Monday for that person. Now, one other thing you can do with these automated sequences that I love is this little funnel here. So say you make your third email about objections, right? And maybe someone already bought from you in email 2. Maybe then you don't need them to get email 3 because you don't really need to sell them because they've already purchased. So in that case, you could click on this funnel here and you can see you can exclude subscribers from this particular email. So I'm going to add a filter here and I am going to choose tags and I'm going to exclude all my customers. So I have a customer tag set up in ConvertKit. You could also have these tags set up through our integration partners so that when people buy something from you, they're automatically tagged as a customer in ConvertKit. So I'm going to add this customer filter. And now if someone purchases an email 2, I don't have to worry about them getting another email selling my thing because they've already purchased it and now it will exclude them from this email. Now, the last thing you'll want to do is make this automation live. So I'm going to save these emails here and it's going to take me back to this automation. So right now, if you look in the top right-hand corner, it's going to say paused. Now, this landing page is still active. It will still allow people to join your email list, but it won't start sending them these automated emails until you change this from paused to live. So when you're ready, you will turn this automation on and now your automated emails are ready to go. So when someone joins your list, no matter when they join it or how long from now, they will always get these emails in the time that you have set. And you can always go back also and edit this. So if you want to add something, tweak something, you can always go back and edit. It won't change what happened to people who already received the emails, but anyone new who receives them, they will get the updated versions or the new emails that you might add.